Hello everyone, this is my YouTube channel where I will be posting AEM and Adobe Experience Cloud solution integrations demos. So I have created different sections on this channel, AEM Core, Adobe Sensei, Bots and Cognitive Services, but there will be more in future. So I am starting with AEM technical videos, and in the about section you can see what is this channel is all about. This channel is mainly for those who have good AEM experience, and those are very kind of AEM experts or gurus, and the other technologies that on which I will be creating demos in future on Adobe technologies and third-party technologies. And this is the video that I created in the last demo, where I have created a React app using AEM SPA Editor SDK, and I am also having a GitHub repo where I will be having my all the source code which I will be using as a reference in my videos. So it will be handy for you guys to take a check out of those repos and quickly set up all the tutorials and their sample codes. So in the AEM core repo, I am having a category AEM features, so under which for the time being I have started with AEM SPA Editor guide. There will be more in AEM related to AEM in future. In AEM SPA Editor guide, there are two projects that I am creating. One is for creating a project basic setup. That is what we did in the last demo. And today we are going to use this repo for creating HelloWorld component for React JavaScript framework. So you can access to that repository and take a clone of it. So this is a general introduction. So I will be using my last project that I created during the last call, so that I have already made as a part of my repository. So I can take a clone of my branch specific to that create project. So my branch is feature / you can copy from the browser URL. Yeah, so this is the branch name, and you can specify from which repository you want to take a checkout. So my repository, now it will take a complete checkout. Now you can build the project, and this is an AEM project. You can build it and install in your AEM running instance. So I can use Maven profile -p auto install package, which will install my AEM code on AEM instance, which is running on port 4502. So this is my AEM instance where I am running my all the code, and this is a general documentation. If somebody wants to get more information on this, because the things that I have not covered on my video, so you can get it from the document. It will explain about the Maven profiles and the other results expected after this call. The other URL, those has to be accessed. And if you want to create your own project, again using for different demo, you can use the batch mode script that is showcased on this repository. So I will be using Visual Studio Code Editor for my development. I can import the code that I have just now cloned from the Git repository, which is AEM project, and in this project I will be integrating my HelloWorld component. So now it's a success, so I should see an AEM project on installed. AEM React app should be installed on my AEM instance. Yes, this is installed and I should be able to access the expected page should be working. These are the result pages that should work. So it will take little while as you will access because in the AEM. Yeah, so this is the home page and that is a that's a redirect link that will navigate to the AEM React home page in AEM. So you can edit the content and add new components to it. That's AEM SPA Editor. And on the other hand, you can also verify that same content is working in the React app that is running standalone or not. So by default it will start on a port 3000. So you can access that URL. It should be working for you. It's coming blank. Okay. Oh yes. So we need to have uh, proxy settings configured. Course configurations has to be done to allow that port 3000 to be fetch the data from AEM port 4502 on the same instance. So I can configure those course configurations just as mentioned on the document in the origins. I need to specify the URL, the AEM React app and the header, and the allowed methods should be options, which I can copy from document to avoid my typos. And I can save this configuration and try to reload my React app again, and this time it should be working. Yep, there you go. So now you are able to see the same content on AEM page and in React app as well. So now we have our setup done. Now we will be integrating our HelloWorld component. Okay. So this is my another feature branch where I am having my code committed for HelloWorld component. So there are two projects. One is HelloWorld, one is AEM React SPA app. So HelloWorld is containing a minimal code that is not a AEM project. That is a code which I can directly go and check out those files and paste it into my existing React app. And another project AEM React SPA app is the project which is a complete integrated with the HelloWorld. You just need to take a checkout and install it in AEM. You will have your code and component working. Yeah, sample React app. Okay, so this is the feature branch that I am taking a checkout of. Yeah, so I am using my code editor where I can have my HelloWorld project which is containing just a source files as I have mentioned. Yeah, there is some documentation which is available, like in this repository which code you will find it. So there are two code available. One is AEM and one is related to React. In AEM you will need AEM component and OSGI Sling Models. So first I will refer to the AEM component. So I will copy from HelloWorld to my project. So I can go to the source directory under content. I can copy this component just to save time and avoiding the typos. You can directly copy from the repo and paste it into your AEM project. Under components. Now similarly, so this is how copied. Now I have to use a sling. I am using Sling model for resource type mapping, so I will be copying hello world Java class and put into the my projects source folder, core module under models. I can place it anywhere. For this demo I am just placing uh, under models, and make sure in your pom.xml you are specifying the path for Sling models in the configuration that I will be I will be showcasing. Once AEM component is done, we can then go back to code, my editor, and now I will also copy and my React code and integrate it in my AEM project. Yeah, so this is a project where we can verify the files that I copied are available or not. Yes, this is what I copied, the Sling model, and under apps I have copied my component. Yes, that's also available. Now the next thing will be to copy and integrate my React components. So under import components I have to make an entry and register my components, so you can copy the and specify your component and in your project. So for the time being I am using text and page. Now I need to make an entry for hello world, and for my component I have CSS and JavaScript that is required for this component, so I can copy both and placed it under folder I can create for hello world. And that should be the same as you specified in your import components, and you can paste your component. Now it's available, and yeah, here you will specify CSS class, and you can see that this is a resource type which is same as you specified in your Sling model. That should be the same. Yep, so that's how it will be rendered then in AEM. And in pom.xml you have to make an entry, because as we are using manually we are specifying the model paths, so I need to specify the path where I have copied my Sling model for the hello world component. Okay, once this configuration is done, now I can go back to my project again, and I can rebuild my project and install it in AEM. As I have integrated my project in my uh, project AEM core, so I will run it my command from here, the same place where I run earlier, and now it will override my existing project and install hello world component. So we will see, now it is building the app, all the modules, content, OJ bundle, and apps, and also it will be testing few of the test cases, but we are ignoring for the time being. Yeah, so it is success. Now let's go back to our AEM site and refresh the page, the same page again, and I can add my hello world component. It should be available. Yes, wow, it's easily done. It's easily integrated and set up. Now you can write some message just to see that it is working. Congrats, first React component. Once you say okay, yep, and this is the color that we specified in our CSS file. And if I refresh, if I go back to my terminal and start my React app, then I can refresh my React app page URL, and yes, so see, it's the same content that is also referred in from AEM and in the app. So now we will just see uh, whatever we have just copied from the repository and integrated in our AEM project, and how does it appear in CRXD. So we can go back to the CRXD, and under apps you will see in the AEM sample SPA app project, HelloWorld project component is created. This is AEM site, and this is what we can ignore. And this is the same repo. You can, and please check it out and try out and let me know if you are facing any issues, and if you want to provide some feedback on this, or something is missing in this repository or code, or something failing on your side. Please do share your feedback, comments, uh, and do subscribe to this video. Also mention your interest on some of the topics that you are interested in. And this is the repository where whatever the stuff that we integrated, the same thing is available as a code. You can just take a check out of this project and install it. It will work for you. Thank you.